One of the things that make people not want to adopt organic and sustainable farming is they say it's not scalable enough. So let's say you have someone who has thousands of hectares and they've come for you and they want some help in terms of helping really improve their soils. First of all, is it viable when you're doing it large scale?
You see, large scale farmers, they have set up their farms in a different way and they have got many doctors there. So they don't need a mother to give them a guidance. So as I mentioned to you, there are two different aspects. I'm talking as a mother. So soil, they also have soil. So if they take care of their soil, it will also work. But large scale farms, if they're doing monocultures, because you see, they will need to do, assuming somebody is doing wheat on a large scale. If you tell him, have some biodiversity, he can't do it because he has got different machines for it. He has got a market only for wheat, so he does not have that. If somebody is having thousands of acres, he has got the highest to lose. Because whether he likes it or not, the soil is degrading. Whether he likes it or not, the input costs are going up. Whether he likes it or not, tomorrow his farm is going to be barren and finished. So the only way is to find out a way and start adopting this. So if you have got thousands of acres, call Kumar or somebody like Kumar and say, okay, fine, I'm giving a small portion and I want to try it. Because the farmer has to determine what he can sell. This is one of the biggest problems of small scale farmers. You know, neighbor is growing avocados, so you put avocados. Then you don't take care of that avocados. And when the time comes, the avocados are small. And then a middleman comes and then you see that you're not even making money, but you read a story that you're making 2 million shillings from avocado farm of 1 acre. So, and most of the people who are making money, they are not telling you how they're making money. So my advice to large scale farmers would be that as much as you have agronomists, doctors, employ some mothers, employ some people who do agroecology. In India, there is a state called Sikkim. Do you know how many hectares of land have been gazetted as organic farms? 750,000 hectares. This is just one area, 750,000 hectares. How many of these big farms who have got so much of capital spent $1,000 and went there and checked? So it's only if the decision maker in his mind wants to think on those lines, they will go ahead. So I don't want to become a billionaire. I don't want to say that I have got thousands of farms or I've got thousands of customers and everything. No. You give me 5 farmers with 2 acres. In 2 years, I'll make them millionaires. What did I say? 5 farmers or 50 farmers. They have 2 acres. They are supposed to be farmers. They may be anywhere in Kenya because I can't go outside Kenya right now. In 2 years, they will be millionaires because of the experience. Now, I'll give you another thing. When I was doing this, I also did farming. I leased 16 acres in Tarakaniti, where I did rain-based farming of dengue. And we got some amazing results there. I have a second farm which is in Kajiado. It's 30 acres, but we did a little bit of trial and error of some farms. We have not scaled it up in a full way. And we are looking at a third farm in Limuru where we want to do something. The reason why I'm getting into that is because when I go to a farmer, I don't want to go to you and say I've come to sell products to you. I'm also a farmer. If you're interested, I can also give you my inputs through my experiences. And we can grow together. You learn something from the other farmer because we have not even started where we are. I'll give you one of the examples. Let's take example of grass. If you talk of we call it bomarods or what's the that few other names where you get maybe 20-30 tons per acre. If you talk of Napier grass or super Napier grass, or there is some Chinese grass which has come, it goes up to 150 tons, provided you take care of it, right? Our people in India, researchers, they have gone to 2,000 metric tons of grass in 1 acre in 1 year, and it's organic. I can take you there. I can give you the numbers. It's like the same thing, when I tell my granddaughter that she can produce 8 kids. So if she says yes, she's not going to be ready in a few months, right? She needs those kind of inputs. Her care needs to be taken in a certain way for her to perform in a certain way. So same way is the soil. So if I tell you that I can get you 2,000 metric tons of grass in 1 acre in 1 year, The seeds, we work on the seeds. We work on the water. We work on the inputs. Then you get what you're talking about because it grows much faster. There, the soil organic carbon is above 14%. We mentioned about us being at 0.5, 0.7. They're at 14%. And you can do it. So there is a science behind it. They have methods to do that. Now, why I mentioned about this grass is, you see now, we have a meat industry and we have the milk industry. Kenya has got a lot of livestock. During droughts, what do? You transport grass from one area to the other area. The highest amount of money you're paying is for the transport, isn't it? Do you know in grass, 70% is water. So when you dehydrate the grass and you make pellets out of it, you can store it. Those same pellets, you can use it for your cattle and you can also use it for energy. You know the boilers, briquettes, from the residue everybody pick and you make briquettes out of it and then it goes back into the... So the calorific value of the pellets, what I'm talking about, is also much higher. So why I'm sharing this with you is because there are some people who have started doing these things. Now, how will we compete with people who are growing 10 times more, 20 times more than what we have? Any amount of tariffs will not stop. So that's where it is going, and that is what is exciting me.